Welcome to the Keriba Building and Construction Program's Indigenous Business Spotlight. Let me start by acknowledging the traditional owners on the land upon which we are virtually meeting on. I am on Yagara and Turrbal country in Brisbane, and may we pay respects to their people, families, elders, and communities. We also acknowledge all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who are listening into this Indigenous Business Spotlight. The Keriba Building and Construction Program is powered by tagaimc management consultants and supported by Construction Skills Queensland. The Keriba Building and Construction Program provides support to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander businesses within the building and construction industry in far North Queensland and North Queensland. Over the course of the program, the importance is putting a spotlight on our deadly Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander businesses in the building and construction industry in far North Queensland and North Queensland, and the incredible work that they are doing within the industry. Today's deadly business is Hillery Group. I would like to welcome Luke Hillery, who is the CEO and Director of Hillery Group and oversees the business from the strategic level with certificates in civil construction supervision, surface construction operations and civil construction plant operations, as well as other many qualifications that he has underwent. Luke has the experience and knowledge to manage the company's assets and resources. The financial and business outcomes that Luke has overseen throughout the years have helped in the growth of Hillery Group with the assistance of the company's senior leadership team as well. Luke, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks, Brianna, and thank you for the opportunity today.
No, thank you. Thank you for participating. We really like to shine a spotlight on all the Indigenous businesses that are a part of our program. We're very proud to showcase you here today. Now, Luke, can you tell us who is your mob and where are you from?
So our mob originated from the Kalkadoon tribe in Winton through my father's side and his mother. So we are a really proud Indigenous business.
Yeah, too deadly.
My role as managing director, CEO here at the Hillery Group has evolved quite a lot over the years. When I first come on board, we were a much smaller organisation, so I was really hands-on in the business in all aspects, as well as helping to deliver the day-to-day operations. Since we've grown, and I've brought a lot of very good key managers into the business, I've kind of evolved and taken a step back and now spend most of my time on strategic and sort of planning on the business, working more on the business rather than in it. With that said, I still like to remain focused on the people in the business, and I spend a lot of time just talking with my managers and with people in the business, just to understand the wins that they are having and also the hurdles that they're facing. Because it's not lost on me that my people are my biggest asset, and that we can't do what we do without them.
Yeah, it's amazing. It would be so amazing just to see the growth of Hillery Group like in front of your eyes, just being able to see what incredible work everybody does day in and day out. So what is Hillery Group? What services do you provide?
Yeah, so Hillery Group's a civil construction and quarrying company. We're based in a small North Queensland town of Bowen. Currently we're employing over 100 staff.
Wow.
And late last year, I think we peaked at about 200 direct staff and subcontractors.
Too deadly.
So yeah, I would imagine we're probably one of the largest privately owned employers in the area, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's so cool. So what's currently happening in the business? Any new projects, any ongoing projects that are happening?
Yeah, look, there's plenty happening. We're currently delivering a number of civil construction projects throughout the Whitsundays.
Oh, lovely.
And like natural disaster relief funding, so to fix a heap of rural roads, and a pretty cool project we just started. We're building an access road and a launch pad for a space launch facility.
Space launch facility. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Huge project.
A pretty cool one to be involved in.
Yeah.
For us and for the community. So yeah, other than the civil construction projects, 4 hard rock quarries in the area are all flat out at the moment, building road materials and material to support those projects.
Of course, yeah, incredible. Well, I, as well as everyone who is watching, cannot wait to see what Hillery Group will achieve in the future. But for all who are currently listening in to this Indigenous Business Spotlight, can you please tell our viewers what are 3 things, that you want them to take away about your business?
I guess other than what we do, it's probably a little bit of what we're about. So the business was started by my parents in the 80s.
Wow.
They started with 1 truck. And then brought a wheel loader, and then evolved and developed the business into what it is today. So yeah, it's pretty special for them to come from very little. As I mentioned earlier, my father, he was a proud person to come from Indigenous background. He really believed in equal opportunity for people. Didn't matter who somebody was or where they come from. He really believed in giving people a go, and he instilled that on myself and my younger brother, Liam. And he was really passionate about, especially Indigenous people and the young Indigenous, providing them with opportunity. Yeah, so that's something that I would like people
it's very
to know.
Inspiring.
Yeah, I think so. And as I mentioned earlier, we've now developed into one of the largest privately owned businesses in Bowen, and maybe even the broader Whitsunday region. I just think it's fantastic that we can provide these pathways for young members of the community, and also give back through donations and sponsorships.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, very cool. Well, do you have any final advice for other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander building and construction businesses in far North Queensland and North Queensland?
Look, it's probably no different to what any other business owner will say about business. It's really try and stick to what you enjoy and what you're passionate about. I love to work. I love to come to work every day, and I think it's because of that reason. It certainly won't take away from how hard you have to work, but it might make it a little bit easier. So yeah, don't expect it to be easy. There'll be plenty of sacrifice, but if you stick with it, it'll be worth it in the end. I'm constantly telling myself that if it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Of course, exactly.
So when I'm faced with a difficult situation, I just let myself know that we just got to stick with it, because yeah, it will be worth it.
When it comes to hardships within the business and wanting to stay motivated, is there any advice you can give towards that?
Look, for me, it's all the history and where we come from that motivates me to make sure that we are successful, and that we don't let any of it slip. Especially for my family and future families, that's what it's all about for us. Is the word family and what it means to us.
Yeah, no, well, thank you for sharing your words of wisdom. I'm sure everyone who is listening will take those words to heart, as well as the inspiring story that Hillery Group, the foundations of Hillery Group, when it started with your parents. Well, if somebody wanted to find information or more advice about Hillery Group, how will they go about that?
There's a number of platforms. you can check out our website just by searching Hillery Group. We're also on Facebook, which we try and update fairly regularly. Projects that we're doing, any job opportunities, or simply just talk to anyone in the Bowen community or any of our employees. I'm sure they'll, that most people in the area know about us or know who we are and what we're about.
Well, thank you, Luke, for being a part of our Keriba Building and Construction Indigenous Business Spotlight. If you're wanting a deadly Indigenous business like Hillery Group, please reach out to Luke and the team at Hillery Group. The contact details for Hillery Group will be in the description of this video. Let us finish where we started by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we are all on and pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging. I also extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today watching this video. If you are an established Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander building and construction business and operating in the Far North Queensland and North Queensland regions, contact us to be a part of the program. We would love to have you on board. If you're a buyer, government, department, or industry supplier who would like to support the program, we encourage you to contact us as well. Once again, I'd like to give a big essay to Luke for being here today, and to everyone watching, have a deadly day.